Hi, you guys. Here we are for another message from me daily. I'm going to try to do this. I wanted to cover something else today, but uh, then I saw this thing that Obama came out with that he secretly signed a bill doing away with free speech. You can't protest him or anybody in office or anything, and put the uh, Secret Service in charge of it, so they determine whether you're too close or not, and it'll be a year in jail for it. You realize that goes totally against the First Amendment, right? Okay, that's just the beginning, and this was in secret. This is what your president is doing. Remember another one he did in secret, the NDAA Act, the one where he can detain Americans on American soil for as long as he wants without due process. He can kill them. Doesn't need to give a reason. Uh, that's why these guys are coming out like Harry Reid and calling the Bundys domestic terrorists. That gives him the reins to kill those people if he wants to. You guys have got to understand this stuff. It's it's in your face, man, and it's getting bad. This thing with this ties into what Obama just did. Ties into a bill that Gloria Feinstein just introduced on the floor to do away with uh, what they decide isn't media. And what they're getting at there is they don't like conservative media, not your mainstream media, but conservative media. They don't like them talking about them and bringing out the truth on them. That's what it boils down to. So now they're going to make a law and make them illegal. That again goes totally against the First Amendment. They don't have the right to do this stuff. This tyranny, right out in front of everybody. And you guys have got to start understanding this stuff because uh, it's almost over. If Obama calls martial law tomorrow, all of us are in huge trouble. We're going down a road that none of you guys have ever dreamed of. Your children are gonna be in slavery. This is going to be worse than Red China or Russia or any other place because the New World Order is in charge. This isn't Democratic or Republican. They're helping right now because they're a bunch of stupid idiots. They think they're going to have a place when this thing comes down. They're going to be in it with us, but it won't do any matter. Well, they'll already help destroy this country, and if you don't stand up, you're helping also. But this is I'm going to try to show some clips of these different people saying different things because some people want to keep saying it's BS. It's not BS when these things are happening in front of you. These are laws. I can't make that up. It exists. It's the fact, you know. And just because you haven't heard it, you can call BS on it. You're BS if that's what you're doing. You need to go look it up. That's all it takes. 30 seconds of your life, man. 30 seconds of somebody's life just to find out if that's in trouble. The problem. But it is the problem. And the rest of this stuff, like with the blacks and the Indians and whoever, we have to come together and start fighting this thing together. You know, I saw this thing with the American Indians are fighting in Wyoming, I think it is, and they're gonna stand or die if to keep the oil pipeline from going through. You're gonna die. It's that simple, you know. Unless you quit pushing everybody else away And that goes for all of us. You know, we're in this thing together. And we are going to lose it if we don't stand together. The blacks, you think, I don't know what you think. I really don't. Native Indians, everybody's had a bad shake at some point in their life, okay? And you know what the worst part about all of this crap is? Not one of us, not you, not me, not one of us was there when all this came down. And yet you're all standing around, you're pointing fingers at each other. Obama's got everybody at each other's throats, blaming the white guy for this and Spanish for that and immigrants for this and all of this crap. Meanwhile, he's in his office, he's signing away little bits and pieces of your life. And you're all sitting around saying, well, that's not too bad. Well, that's not too bad. You know what? When you start stacking all those little too bads together, it becomes this huge, big deal. Bigger than you or me. They're poisoning the water, they're poisoning the foods, and most of you guys don't know that. I was in a store yesterday, and I was shocked. There were 3 clerks standing around, and not one of them had heard of GMO. Didn't even know what it was. And you know what? Most of the world has made GMOs illegal in their countries except for this country. Hawaii just booted it. It's the first state that took a stand on it and booted it out. It's dangerous. It destroys all the crops. It destroys the food. It destroys you. This is put out by Monsanto. And if you don't know what Monsanto is, they've been around for a long time. I'm a Vietnam veteran. I know exactly who they are. They're the ones that made Agent Orange and said it wouldn't kill anybody. Lots. Look up the statistics on how many Vietnam veterans died of Agent Orange. More than that, before it came and was used as a defoliant in Vietnam, look, it was brought up from Mexico. Look at how many families died in Mexico because of Agent Orange sprayed on the crops. This is the company, and they're part of this huge conglomerate that's taken over this country and the world. New World Order. Okay? It's all about money. And anyway, these people hadn't even heard of it. I was going to try to do a deal on GMO today, but I can't because I saw this thing with Obama. It's just another one with the NDAA and Feinstein bringing a thing into Congress to do away with the First Amendment. And then with these shootings down in California, here they come again with using that as an excuse to take the guns away. For those of you who tend to back that kind of stuff, look around you. All this other stuff that's happening, are you sure you want everybody disarmed? And the only people armed are these idiots that are taking all your rights away? Is that really what you want? Maybe you better take a look at those 800 FEMA camps that have been built. Oh yeah, that's another BS story, right? Look it up. It's online. It's all there for you to look at. Okay? What do you think they're for? What do you think the 2.5 billion rounds of hollow point ammo Homeland Security bought? What do you think? Now the FDA is arming with submachine guns. What do you think that's all about? And what? Oh yeah, that's too bad. I think I'll go. I wonder where I'm going to go party tonight. Or where's the next concert? You know, I can't give this up because I'm not going to roll over and die. It's right in front of you guys, and you have to wake up and you have to see it. I'm begging you guys. You know, it's right there. It's okay with you? Is it okay with you that you're eating poison food, that you're feeding your kids poison food? Is it okay with you that your water has too much fluoride in it, that it's put in there intentionally to dumb you down so that you act like you're acting right now. That's what it's all about. The chemtrails, for those of you who know what they are or heard of them, that's those things the jets are putting out. It has particles in it that come down and get into your lungs, into your brain, everything. It's intentional. The vaccines, if they haven't done it already, they're going to. Probably this year. The vaccines that they're going to make mandatory for your kids before they go to school. Do you understand there's poisons in them? There's mercury. It's been put in intentionally. Of course they're telling you that's all BS. Now go ahead and take the shot. Now go ahead and get your chip. Obamacare is wonderful. Go ahead and tell me that you read it. Because I'll tell you you're a liar. Shoot, Congress and Senate haven't even read it. It's 30,000 pages long. You haven't read it. I'll bet you haven't read the first page. But I'm telling you, go look it up. Statistics. You know what the statistics are on what do they call that? Autism. It's up 10,000% in the last 10 years, and it's all points at the vaccines that they've been giving the kids. It's not BS. It's right. It's right online. All you got to do is go look it up. So that's where I'm at tonight, man. I wanted to do something different, but I don't have any choices right now. Everything's a lie coming out of the White House. Everything is a lie coming out of news media. One exception would be Fox. The rest of them are owned, and they're telling you what they want you to believe. Obama, this last week, I said it on yesterday's message, I guess, but I'll say it again. He signed by executive order. He just stole another 500,000 acres from the state. Totally against the Constitution. They can't own land like that. You don't know that. But I'm telling you, they can't own land. But you have to figure out why are they doing that, you know. You have to figure out why Obama's cut the military in half and started arming everybody here. Started building another army here. See, it's illegal for the army to come against its people. So he built up DHS and all this crap and made a interior army that really is an army, but all he has to do is tell them, go get them, boys. And they've bought up all the ammo, trying to keep the citizens from being able to arm themselves. You guys got to get it. I'm gonna probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put some clips up, backing up the things that I told you today, because some of you will still sit there. You won't go look up anything, and you'll still call me a liar. You'll still say, "Oh, that's just conspiracy theory." Really? Start paying a little bit of attention. Go look and see what the cops, maybe not here where you live or whatever, but across the nation. Start looking what they're acting like, what they're doing to people. It'll be here eventually, one way or another. But in the meantime, you have a chance to stand up, all of you, with us, and stop this thing before it turns to bloodshed and before it happens. I didn't get a chance to bring any clips out. I love you guys. You gotta wake up.